Thank you, Divine Creator, for this sacred moment of ascension resonance, for Ascension Transmissions. We are grateful for the opportunity to be in the recognition of who we are as microcosmic expressions of God, Goddess Absolute. We are the microcosm of the macrocosmic all that is. And we intend and proclaim that every cell within our being is now in the recognition of this truth, in the exemplification of this truth. Microcosmic containers and expressors of the macrocosmic all that is. And every cell within our being is in the divine remembrance of this truth. Welcome, beloveds. Welcome to Ascension Live. I am Astarius Miraculii, loving you so much, holding space for the divine remembering of that which we are in the divinity of our being. We're going to work with the power of the imagination. Peace and blessings, all you beloveds. I see you. I see you waving at me, and I am waving at you, sending you all the love that is, was, or ever will be, through the resonance of my soul, for our divine remembering of all that we are in the divine resonance. Oh, synchro destiny. I know who you are. I'm loving you. My sister. Anyway, we're going to work with the imagination. When we work with the imagination, we're working with the resonance of magic. And the magic is in imagination. Magi, in action. Imagination. Magi, in action. When we engage with the imagination, we are bringing into expression the resonance of the magician within our being. Some of you are students and readers of the tarot. There are 22 major arcana in the tarot. Those 22 cards begin with the Fool, which does not mean fool in the literal sense of the term, but rather the resonance of who we are that stepped off of the cliff from the celestial heights of our oneness with the absoluteness in the formless reality of being, and we stepped down into manifestation, and the first step in that journey was the magician, where we still carried the awareness of the infinite all that is, that we are microcosmic containers of. So the Fool takes the journey, but not fool in the literal sense. And then the midpoint of the journey is justice. But we're going to turn the Justice, which is just ice, into its true reality, which is Justis, just is. See, real justice is not just ice. And we see the just ice in many of our justice systems, where there is legalized gangsterism and bureaucratic bullying. But the true justice is Justis, just is. Beyond judgment, reflection of balance, BALANCE, be all and see, excludes nothing but includes everything, all inclusive. So that justice, or the just is, the midpoint of the journey. And then the final step in the journey is the 21st key, which is the world. So when we crack the code of the tarot, we take those 4 cards, the Fool, the Magician, Justice, and the World, and we turn that into a sentence which cracks the code, and that is the Fool, Magician, just is the world. The Fool, Magician, just is the world. So we want to come into a resonant connection with the Magi within us, the magician within us, and we do that through imagination. When we engage in imagination, we see formless realities that have yet to come into crystallized form. But we treat those formless realities as reality itself, relative to its first stage, which is the formless stage. And so Magi, in action, imagination. I am the Magi in action. I am the magician in action. When we use the imagination, we are the Magi in action. because we are seeing what is needed that our prayer will be heeded, and we're seeing it as though we have already succeeded. You hear me say over and over and over again, be where you are before you get there. That's using the imagination. You see, it's not an idle fantasy. It is reality in its formless stage of being. So we want to learn how to appreciate the formlessness. As I said in my poem, The Great Femifestation. The great femifestation, the womb of creation, the primordial cause of all manifestations. Manifestation, the second coming of reality, is born of emotion in its totality. Thoughts and feelings create all forms, and blessings thrive before they are born. So, through great prior appreciation, flood your life with manifestations. The great femifestation is eternal, a never-ending formless stream of life. If manifestation is your only thrill, you're in the grips of fear and strife. Forms will come and forms will go. This is a truth that we all know, and all things of time and space at some point will be erased. Faith is the substance of all desires, the evidence of that which is not seen. So celebrate the unseen goodness and all the riches of form are then yours to redeem. When the miracles of your life are still sleeping in the void, skyrocket your gratitude and they come leaping from the void. You're pregnant with every blessing that will ever come to be. Embryos within your soul, though human eyes have yet to see. So see with the eye of mind and heart into infinite realms of the great unseen. Choose wonderful feelings without concrete reasons, and all the riches of the kingdom are now yours to redeem. The great femifestation, the womb of creation, the primordial cause of all manifestations. So we're going to use the power of the eye, magi, in action, the imagination. We will see what is needed, that our prayer will be heeded. We will see it as though we've already succeeded. I'm going to use the power of vocal harmonics, vocal overtones, which is the creating of more than one tone, highs and lows, in one voice. Like, so to create more than one tone emanating from one voice is to utilize an access code to the all that is. Creator says, wherever there are two or more gathered in my name, there am I in the midst of thee. Wherever there are two or more tones gathered in the name of Creator, their Creator is in the midst of that by virtue of the infinite all that is. The oneness of the wholeness of Creator Almighty. So the first thing that we want to offer a tone for is for a golden age earth. We're not going to give so much attention to the pandemic or the world crisis that we're in. We know that that is a human reality, and its days are numbered because it is of time and space wherein everything will be eventually erased. But what we want to do instead is focus attention upon a golden age earth. When the earth is a place of peace and brotherhood and sisterhood and the resonance of ascension, and the fifth dimensional frequencies are at one with the vibration of the earth. Align with me in holding this intention as I bring forth these tones to be carrier waves of the resonance of our golden age earth. Hold that thought with me, that intention with me. Breathe into this reality. Use your visualization. Use your feeling frequencies. This is the resonance of our golden age earth. Divine Creator, we align in consciousness with the resonance of our golden age earth, in the recognition that every time is now. Every time is a version of the great now. Every space is a version of the great here. Every time is now, every space is here, and every one is us. And by virtue of the full power of the oneness of the wholeness of us, which constitutes you, beloved Creator, God, Goddess Absolute, we intend the feeling frequency of our golden age earth. We call forth this great exaltation that exists within our golden age earth, and we harmonically converge this frequency with this now moment in history. And we up-level the vibrations of the difficulties that exist upon our planet now into harmonically converging with the resonance of the golden age earth. We recognize that the full adventure of the golden age earth exists as a cellular counterpart within us, for we are a soul in the body of the universe, and the universe is a galaxy in the body of our soul. And so we own the full magnitude of who we are. The golden age earth. Feel the love vibration, beloved. Feel the peace and the brotherhood and the sisterhood. We don't have to wait for the outward manifestation of the brotherhood and the sisterhood. For the full resonance of that divine and infinite, eternal vibration of brotherhood and sisterhood is a cellular memory within us, as we are biological living libraries containing the knowledge of everything that is, was, or ever will be, every being that is, was, or ever will be, every reality, every circumstance. And so we call into activation from within the recesses of our cellular memory the spirit of brotherhood and the spirit of sisterhood, the spirit of godhood and the spirit of goddesshood. And we are there for each other. We have each other's caboose. We have each other's back. We are in a state of loving each other and being there for each other. And we allow the feeling frequency of this reality to take hold of us. We let it have its way with us. This exaltation of the golden age earth, where the predominant exchange and sharing is in the domain of genuine brotherhood and genuine sisterhood. I offer these next tones for the calling forth of the ascended master reality, that resonance of ascension that you are, beloved, that I am, beloved, that is in a state of total enlightenment. There is a domain of our beingness in the other dimensionality of consciousness where we are in a state of total enlightenment, where we have the capacity to levitate, to walk on water, to raise the dead, to heal the sick, to part the oceans. I call forth the resonance of this ascension frequency of you and me upon the wings of these tones to come into crystallized activation within your being, within my being, within the beingness of our whole earth. Ascended clan, I'm calling you to guide me on my way back home. I deeply yearn to now return and claim my ascension throne. The fifth dimension and beyond, inheritance above the sky. To heaven's call I now return, to higher realms forever fly. Ascended clan, I ask for this not only for myself. Let every being upon this earth partake of heaven's wealth. Even unto earth herself she also would return. To end the madness of this flesh, a fire within us burns. Please help us to remember that we all are innocent, and by mercy and compassion unto heaven earth is sent. Resurrection of ascension, and God is found in man, and we all are family members of the great ascended clan. The love of God within my heart has healed and set me free. A love that is because I am, therefore I love me. Among the great ascended clan, I am eternally. I'm making my way back to my roots, one cosmic breath to ascension absolute. The time has been long since I have been home. I'm hearing the call of a heavenly song. O infinite being in me, dream awake, and among the ascended my place I do take. In trials of the flesh I have been enmeshed, and in spite of it all I still have been blessed. After hurting my brother and dishonoring my clan, my part is still vital in God's master plan. I'm ending self-hatred, transcending mistakes. A brand new agreement with life I now make. For hiding myself I paid a high cost. Time to get back that which I lost, for ending my fear and the will to attack. Heaven is open and taking me back. In infinite being I am now awake, and among the ascended my place I do take. An infinite being, you are now awake, and among the ascended, your place you do take. To take your place among the ascended, beloved, is simply to remember that you have always been among the ascended. You've only been unascended when you have allowed yourself to be molested by the nightmare of the earth dream. Being the resonance of eternal reality, you can't not be ascended. You can only have unascended attention, unascended awareness, while at the same time the greater expanse of your being is standing in the circle of eternity, remembering for you what you forgot when you entered into the nightmare of the earth dream of forgetfulness, of true beingness. By virtue of the resonance of the ascension that we eternally are, we choose collectively and together now to come back home to this absoluteness of selfhood, and to offer a counterpart of this now moment frequency unto the whole world, unto our whole earth. We recognize that one being standing in the light of ascension frequency is more powerful than 1,000,000 beings that stand for darkness. Recognize and remember the power, the wisdom, the love, and the bliss to far eye that you are, beloved. Come home to yourself. Wake up and remember. In order to come into the full resonance of our ascension, we must be in the resonance of forgiveness. I offer these next tones to be carrier waves of the highest frequency of forgiveness. For when we forgive, we are able to remember the painful past in a good way, and we become then like a house that has appreciated in value and can be sold for more money. When we are unforgiving, we are like an old car that depreciates in value, and having decreased our worth, sometimes the next relationships will be even more painful than the last ones were. Trust and forgiveness, the sacred twins. Trust brought you to this earth, to heaven. Forgiveness ascends. The rage of resentment blocks the lessons you must learn, and the darkest of relationships then constantly return. The weapon of distrust breed the horrors of your pain, and distrustful ones will come to you until you trust again. Forgiveness is the master key, opening the cage to set you free from distrust, misery, pain, and strife from those you feel have wrecked your life. Who can do a thing to you that you yourself did not create? Will you place blame outside yourself, or was it you who wove your fate? The past you reap, the future you sow, the present collects the debts you owe. If you had not the need, there would be no dirty deed, much wisdom to be gained from the center of your pain. Forgiveness is a must, for it teaches you to trust. Suspicion is a hungry beast that rips away your inner peace. Let go now of past resentment toward fallen love of yesterday. If not, your past repeats itself and steals the joy of this great day. If you don't forgive the past, you can't trust the present, and you then attract a future untrustworthy and unpleasant. Forgiving the past, trusting the present, making the future sweet and pleasant, blessing the darkness, making it right, reversing the tide, and freeing the light. These tones in the name of forgiveness ad infinitum. I believe in you. I see you. I see who you really are. I see your divinity. I see the God and the Goddess within you. I see the champion that you are unto your own self. I see that you have your caboose. I see that you have the caboose of the world. I see that you are empowered by everything. I see, sense, feel, intend, and know that you are safe at home in heaven's bed, not catching hell on earth instead. I see you. I see you. I see that you love yourself and that you exemplify this breath affirmation. I am all love, loving me now. Count of 8. Inhale. I am all love, loving me now. Is the inhalation. And the holding is all love loves me. And then the exhalation. I am all love loving me now. And then the hold. All love loves me. Going to breathe into that reality now. Inhaling, I am all love, loving me now. Hold, all love loves me. Exhale, I am all love, loving me now. Hold, all love loves me. I tone the tone of infinite love being activated within every cell of your being and mine, and in every cell of the beingness of the universe ad infinitum. The tone of your inner child and my inner child, the little elder within us. Access code to our Godhood. Thank you, Divine Creator, for giving us collectively the presence of mind and heart to come home to our ascension reality. Every cell within our being says, I allow and am joined. I allow and am joined with ascension ad infinitum. I am therefore ascended. I allow and I am joined with ascension ad infinitum. I am therefore ascended. I allow and am joined with ascension ad infinitum. I am therefore ascended. I allow, receive, manifest, and live my ascension. I am therefore ascended. I, the universe, am. I, God, Goddess Absolute, am. I consecrate and bless the ascended path upon which my feet walk. I consecrate and bless my feet with which the ascended Master walks. I consecrate and bless the ascended path upon which my feet walk. I consecrate and bless my feet with which the ascended Master walks. I consecrate and bless the ascended path upon which my feet walk. I consecrate and bless my feet with which the ascended Master walks. You consecrate and bless the ascended path upon which your feet walk. You consecrate and bless your feet with which the ascended Master walks. I am Astarius Miraculii. I love you so much. I champion you. I believe in you. I see who you really are, and help to dream awake that sacred reality. Be sure and experience my website, Astarius.com. A great number of music albums, a couple of books. I am available for intuitive astrological readings and sound healing transmissions with didgeridoo and vocal harmonics. I practice and teach Reiki. When I'm not doing group trainings, I'm also available for one-on-one Reiki trainings. I am located in the Red Rocks of Sedona, Arizona. I'm speaking to you from my home temple, Ascension Temple, which is a vortex within the vortexes of Sedona, Arizona. I thank you for your gracious donations, all of you who have been kind to show your appreciation for my offerings, and for those that might want to do that, I receive graciously donations via Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, as well as a donation button on my website. Be sure and offer all of your comments. You never know the way in which you're going to bless someone. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat, and I will respond to a couple things before I close the transmission. So much gratitude, love, and thank you too, beloved. I appreciate you. Thank you for accepting my friend request. You're welcome and infinitely worthy. I love your tribal spirit and tribal creation music. Thank you. You're welcome and infinitely worthy. I receive all of the amazing love that you're sharing with me. I never take that for granted. It's great empowerment under my soul. You know, I'm multiplied in spirit by virtue of that. And I am always here for you. So I don't see any questions coming in. So maybe we're close to closing this transmission. I'll give it just a second more. Wow, so much gratitude. Yes, gratitude is indeed the thing, beloved. And our gratitude is the catalyst for our altitude. Oh, okay. Any new crystal wands to share? Well, that's a good question. I just so happen to have. Let me grab a couple things and show you. Since you've asked me that question, I don't always remember that, but oh, my spine cracked, and yeah, I'm good. Hold on, let me grab a few wands, since the beloved asked about some crystal wands. Just a moment. Yeah, these wands have a way of just flying out of here. I have one here that's looking for a home. This one has a clear quartz ruby. It has a turquoise Buddha, and then has Dravite. And then we have blue obsidian down here. And it's also a rattle. And then it opens, you can pull the cap off and put other crystals or prayers, or anoint your favorite oil upon some money, or whatever you want to do. Anyway, this one is looking for a home. And then I have here I have selenite sphere, you know, with blue obsidian, the blue obsidian on the base. Got a wonderful spiral frequency there. When I make these, I weave into them the resonance of the multidimensional ascended self that's beyond all human woes and pains. Here I have clear quartz. I have down here we have yellow obsidian. We have shungite here, and then on the base here we have Dravite, which is brown tourmaline. So this is a wonderful frequency also. When I make these, I weave into them the resonance of the multidimensional ascended self that's beyond all human woes and pains. You know, here we have stromatolite, this stone here, citrine up at the top here, and then clear quartz down here at the bottom. And this is a wonderful spiral energy. And then here we have a selenite point here with amethyst here, and shungite here. Shungite is what's used around computers to clear the negative radiations. And then we got blue obsidian at the bottom there, and that's that vibration. And then here we have another blue obsidian, you know, with a selenite, not selenite, excuse me, a citrine sphere on the top, and that's that vibration. And lastly, we have here we got a shungite sphere, and then we have a citrine sphere, stromatolite here, you know, and then rose smoky quartz on the base here. So that's that vibration. Anyway, if you have specific questions about these wands and you see something that might be yours, you can always find my phone number, you know, via my website. I'm going to also include it once I put the information in this this video, and you can call and inquire. You know, we can create a video chat or something like that. You know, if you're sincerely interested, you know, then, you know, we can certainly take some time to do that. Anyway, that's my transition. Oh, there's my good brother friend, Blue Pill. Much love to you, Brother King. I love you. And you know, I want you to hug a tree over there in Atlanta for me. You know, my two-time home. So, thank you for all that you are and all that you do. You know, thank you for remembering the grandeur of your being, for remembering the divinity of your being, for knowing that there is no negative thing that will ever outdistance you, because you are the stuff that eternity is made of. Okay? You're unfolding down the corridors of forever, and all is absolutely in divine order, even though things seem to be really crazy. But it is wise not to despise it. Use that dung to fertilize it, for life's greatest connoisseur gets the best crops from the best manure. I love you so much. Oh,